All right. Nice to see the original starting screen back. Hey, Trista. Oh, right. Back to no map data. Crap. That's going to be a real pain in the ass because I don't remember the layout at all. Hi, Izzy. Service request form. Jesus, it's all... Jesus. Okay. All safe codes. Ah! It's come to my attention. For the protector wall safes. Any are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm Adler. Hey, Miss Wicked Wolf. Wait, is my stuff in here? Yeah, there it all is. Weirdly, part of me is paranoid that getting a weapon might actually be a bad idea. I don't know if I can justify that feeling, but I do have it. Yeah, I won't be doing that, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Ah! Okay, yep. Nope, I was right to bring a weapon. Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Nope. Weapons a good idea. Ah, damn. The annoying thing about that character 255 is it didn't have to be that way. The lock is defective. Like, why are you talking about it like it's a standard door? Jesus. Like, I get the concepts behind what they're trying to do with Derek. I'm not sure it was a good idea to try and do it in the last season, but yeah. No entry. Good grief. Yeah, no kidding. No entry, no entry. Hey, Tarand. Just trying to remember the layout. Yeah, blocked off. Did I read this? Boy. Okay, yeah, and this is where I started. Okay. Okay. So it was, all right. So it was there was only one way to go funneling to the safe room. Okay. That's good. That means it's not actually a problem that I couldn't remember the layout up to this point. All right. Given what I'm dealing with, the question is, do I want to bring my better weapons? Because I don't have a ton of shots for those. I have more shots for the pistol. The pistol doesn't do as much, so yeah. See, like, here's the thing. I make frustrated noises, but I am okay with the frustration of the ammo management significantly more than I am the inventory management. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back for some thermite. At least for the big one. It's especially gross to have a character like that in the show that supposedly has a thing about alleviating social outcasts and anti-bullying message. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with Derek. I went off on that in the video, which is now in early access on Patreon and for YouTube members. I do not have very many shots left in this. They're not too hard to deal with, so I don't... Okay. Alright, that I need better weapons. Alright, we gotta back up. Yeah. Not shocked by that 255, although depressingly, and this is not an excuse or a reason to stop calling it out, that has become shockingly standard for basically any actor, especially young actors, introduced late into a show and or franchise. Yeah. Like, my complaints about the character are the writing. All right. We can try this. Actually, if there's 3 right off the bat, I'm probably better off with the revolver. All right. Okay. Here we go. God damn it. Shit. Fuck. Ah ha ha. Honestly? Oh, of course it takes a key. Fuck! I should have brought the stun rod. That's what I should have done. Fuck. I feel like I should go back for that. Damn it! Wasted a shot. I mean, yeah, it's true, Tristan. The screaming is a fair warning that you get in this game that there's stuff in the room, but it still gets me to a certain degree. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go again. I think what this game does is it does a good job of giving you, usually, enough of a break between each encounter with this stuff that the screams still catch you off guard. Like, if it was literally in every room, like, you just know, okay, open the door, here we go. But it's not. Which means it still has the ability to catch me off guard. Okay. Ah, fuck. Fuck, get away from me. Fuck. Ugh. So, that's locked. Can't go that way. Can I go this way? It doesn't look like I can go that way either. So wait, where the hell am I supposed to find a classroom key? I must have missed something, because this has been funneling me down a very specific, non-negotiable route. Yeah, blocked. 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 Oh, hello. How did I miss that I could go in here? Together to victory over the Empire. Right. Ooh, what do we got? Grenade shells. Yes, please. God, there's so much writhing masses of flesh. Shit. I wonder if these are the same as they were before, but I don't remember. I don't think I still have those notes. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, shit. It's the same memo. It's just all blotted out. I don't still have those notes. That's assuming they haven't changed, which I'm not sure I understand enough about what's going on to say whether or not they should or shouldn't have. Hang on. All right, give me a second here. Come on. I just want to, like, here's the thing. This feels like a case of if I'd kept every note that I'd ever written. Yeah, it's the same code. Okay. I just checked that, but I didn't write that down. So, hold on. Is it set or it's not? Oh God, tell me it's not randomly generated every time you play this game, so it's not the same for everybody. I don't think so. I don't think the game does that. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I needed to look that up because I didn't still have my notes from that, which is, I'm not going to call full bullshit on because, like, the game has had multiple things that have encouraged me to take notes. Sorry, hang on. Okay. What? Does that no longer work? That is it, isn't it? Ah, fuck. Did I just enter that wrong? Come on. Oh, I didn't hit the enter. There we go. What do you mean no? What the fuck? That's it, right? Fuck. Okay. So what? All right. Could have sworn that was what I answered last time, but whatever. Like, part of me wants to call bullshit on the game for, like, removing my ability to see the clue that I saw last time. But on the other hand, I'm not sure I'm going to call bullshit on it for a couple reasons. I mean, yes, Luke, but I'm also at the point in the game where it's kind of looped back on itself. Part of me wants to call bullshit on on the whole notion of having it be the same answer as before, but removing the hint that I had. But I mean, like, the way the game is structured, it does encourage, you know, you to take notes. Yeah, it kind of demands it to a certain extent. So on the one hand, like, if I'd kept the note around, which I might have if I wasn't playing this in sections across a streaming schedule, if I just marathoned it through, I might still have that note sitting around. And also, we are in the age where I can look it up. So it's less of a go fuck yourself from me, but it's a minor one because it does kind of pull me out of it having to look it up. But then again, you know, is what it is. Okay. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, Izzy. That's infuriating. No, 255, it wouldn't have, because regardless of what her dark past was, she'd been in the story for so long and had proven herself for so long, both for the viewers and in-universe time, that, like, basically there's nothing they could have done that would have made that a worthwhile story point. Like, because the answer was always going to be the same. Adama was always going to go, I don't care what you were before, I know what you are now. That was literally always going to be the resolution to that entire thing. It was never going to be anything else. Let me guess, drop down. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck you again? What is it? Oh, he's tending to fall. The hell? It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I'm not going to make a claim about where I think this is going, but that statement immediately makes me think of The Empty Child from Doctor Who, which, like, great episode in and of itself, but also just has a fascinating notion that I have not seen explored in much of sci-fi. The idea of an alien entity and or technology trying to repair humans, but it doesn't know how. But it's just trying its best. And, like, the likely horrific results of that, I think, is a fascinating idea. And I'm not calling that that's what's going on, but it immediately made me think of that. Yeah. I have become whole again. Whose line is that? Oh, shit. Dude, what happened to you? I wear no mask. And I hate everything. Ah, fuck. Great. Whoa! Perhaps this is hell. This space intentionally left blank. God damn. And now... Rockfront. Ah, shit. I finally have a map again! Woo! Boy, it's been a while. Oh, well, fuck that. Actually, hold on. Were those like... There's a knob I can turn, maybe? Blocked by a gas leak. I need a hand wheel. Okay, yeah. So, there is a way to deal with that. I just don't have it yet. Got it. Got it. Fuck. God damn it. Get away from me. Get away. Fuck. I do not have that many shots with this damn thing. Can't go that way. Get away from me. Ah, fuck. Of course it's locked. Oh, thank you for bunching up. You kindly fuck off. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I don't know what the code is on this keypad, and I'm no longer in a place where I've been before, I don't think. I am not in great shape, and I'm lacking in healing stuff on my person. Fuck. Alright, I've got one shot left on the shotgun. I need to start using the having the auto injector on hand. Which means I would not... Oh, actually, I might have been here before. Shit. Whoa! That's new. No, maybe I haven't been here before. Like, some of this stuff looks, like, vaguely familiar, but I think it's just because it's, like, standard. This I've definitely not done before. Okay. Alright. Your requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. Responsible body, Commando Rotfront Nord. First time I saw that. Photo store keys. Locksmith said it would be easy to take a... Said it will take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's in the hospital right now. To the block board of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. A Protector Special Operations Unit has been dispatched. Mayon headquarters. I'm investigating to say if they are successful, this will not reflect well on your record. As every season, your performance will be subject to review by local command. So remember that this review will determine if you will be marked for a replacement. God, that's depressing. I understand you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol. We do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secure with a keypad. Code is the birthday of my daughters. Note they were born on Veneta. Check the last... Oh, good grief. All right, hang on. Let's record that. Relocation. No. Fuck. Let's download those so I can keep them. So what did I just pick up? 30. 30 rounds. Shit. Yes, please. Okay. Still got to be careful with that, though. Because I bet you the instant I think... Oh, thank goodness. Thermite. Thank you. I was going to say, I bet you the instant that I think, like, oh, this'll really help, it's going to be a case of, like, yeah, you were given it because you're really going to need it. Okay. Let's save. The Empty Child reminds me of something I watched last night. I watched a Digimon movie where a boy with abusive parents gets a Digimon partner. The Digimon desperately wants to make the boy happy, so it starts mind controlling the little boy's parents, along with other children, to force them to be nice to him. Yeah, like there is a lot of potential, a lot of horror potential specifically, in the general notion of something that is trying to help but doesn't understand what it's dealing with well enough to actually be helpful, or at least safely helpful. Okay, so hold on. There's the one problem with eating apples. I've got one spot in my back of my teeth that just gets stuck. I still have my wisdom teeth, so like I have a gap between the wisdom tooth and whatever one's before that. It's not a huge gap, but it's enough for stuff to get wedged in sometimes. And I can always feel it when it does. 8mm. Oh, is that the that's the submachine gun. Got it. Got it. Boy, am I glad to have a map again. I have missed you. Grenade shells. I'm getting a lot of those. Whoa. Shit. Ah! Damn it. I'll get back in there. Okay. So that's the problem with the submachine gun. It burns through ammo like a beast. Yeah. Okay. I take it back. I don't really like you. Not for a while, Miss Wicked Wolf. They don't really show up in my immediate area. I've seen some at my boyfriend's on occasion. Alright. So, I don't want to carry the submachine gun on hand because I don't like it. I just got some more shotgun ammo, so we're going to bring that back. And I'm getting an increasing number of grenade shells. So, alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ditch the rifle. Going to use the... We're going to have that on hand. So, but right now... Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't know if I said hi earlier, Context. Good to see you. got here? The fuck does that go? Oh, great. Now I've got different floors. I'm not even done exploring the one I was on. So we're back to this. Ah, shit. Okay. I don't feel like dealing with you now. Not when I've explored everything on the floor that I started. So we're gonna go back down and we're gonna check this last door and sort of take stock. Yep, thought so. Ooh, hello. 10 millimeter. Yep, I'll take it. Repair spray. Yep, helpful. Thank you. Looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint layer is too thick to remove the car without dissolving the paint first. Okay, so I need something to dissolve the paint. All right. Add that to my shopping list along with a wheel to be able to turn the gas off. All right. Have I gone? Ooh, I haven't. Oh, I can't check up there because I can't get back. I can't get past that pipe. Okay. All right, so I guess we go up the ladder. All right. Away from me. God damn it. So that one's locked. That one's accessible. That one's not. What's this one? That one is. All right, well, let's try up here first. Fuck! Now, this really is starting to get into a there's stuff in nearly every room situation, which the game hasn't done up to this point, and I'm honestly kind of unsure with how I feel about that. Mondfest celebration cancels over safety concerns. The seasonal Mondfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most Rockfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector Public Office announced today. There's a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. Yeah, that's a fun title. Ugh. When pressed about the rumors of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. The Digimon anime have generally been getting darker in recent years. I think it's because they know a lot of people my age are watching because they got into the franchise as kids. I don't know if I like that because I don't approve of the thing where all franchise media has to be aimed at nostalgic millennials. Well, like, for lack of a better way to put it, I think it becomes more acceptable basically by the virtue of the fact that Pokemon exists and is remaining being meant for the same audience continually. So it's like Digimon is the, and like I know, oh boy, fans of Digimon don't like being told it's basically Pokemon, but like let's get real about this for a second. The initial premise is very, very similar, and I think god damn. And I think it is, broadly speaking, at least in my mind, more appealing that a franchise is trying to age with its audience if there is a comparable franchise doing something similar that isn't. It's like, here's the version for a new generation of kids every time, whenever somebody ages out of it. And here's one that attempts to hold on to its audience by aging with them. I think either one is valid as a way to go about things. The latter can absolutely become overdone. I'm not going to claim otherwise on that. All right, let's reconfigure what I'm carrying here. All right, let's put that away. Let's put that away. All right, we're gonna grab the revolver, I think. So, okay. So hold on. What have I got? I've got pistol ammo. I've got some rifle ammo. I'm gonna grab. What have I got left in the pistol? Okay, so I can reload the pistol. I'm gonna grab the revolver. And wait, did I already grab pistol ammo, revolver ammo? Okay, so all right, pistol, equip, reload. That should free up a storage slot again. Good. Revolver, reload. I've got enough additional shots there. I'm just gonna keep you on hand for now. All right, we're gonna save. And head back upstairs. It's funny, it's funny to me that I tried out the submachine gun and immediately went, I don't like this, because honestly, in hindsight, I don't play a lot of shooters, like of any kind. Partially because there are entire swaths of the genre, like first-person shooters, especially, that I can't play because of the motion sickness. But going both by memory from like the time before I got motion sick from so many things, and games that like didn't set off my motion sickness that I can't play, machine guns are almost never something I end up gravitating towards. I get them, I try them, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. It's because like the lack of accuracy and the fact that you're just expected to spray it, and like it's so much harder to actually hit, and you have to hit with way more individual bullets. It actually ends up irritating me. I would rather take a single shot with something powerful. Ah, fuck. All right. I'm not, all right. I don't want to deal with you right now. I will deal with you later. Right now, I'm going to go turn off that gas. All right. That's this way. There we go. Ugh. Blue diskette, sure. Ah ha ha ha! Revolver. I do like the revolver. I like the revolver. I like the shotgun. The rifle and the... Whoa. The fuck? The rifle and the makeshift... Oh, I know what I need that for. And the makeshift hand grenade are fine. I don't love them, but they're fine. Disinfection room. Oh, is that what the light is? It doesn't look like it's working. Ooh, stun. Oh, I'm out of space. I can't carry the stun. Drop down? No. Not right now. Meat grinder? The fuck you mean meat grinder? The fuck? It's telling me to drop down into a fucking meat grinder? No! Absolutely not! Oh. It's funny you mentioned Beat Break, because that's actually on my commission docket. I'm not going to get to it for a bit because I've got other stuff I need to do first, but I actually have a commission on the docket that is for the full series once it's finished. So we'll see what I think when I get there, especially as someone who has no history in Digimon as a franchise. I'll be real curious to see how that goes. Oh, yeah, from the other side. Wait. How from the other side? I guess maybe it loops all the way around? Okay. Alright, so let's go here. Alright, first things first. I got a disc that to me says we drop it in here. I can alter the rotation and set the frequency. Okay, there is almost definitely going to be something that, that requires me to do this. I just don't know what it'll be. Okay, I'll leave that for now. What's this? Read me. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas on the grid are powered at any time. To determine which antenna are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number, select the correct sound file to broadcast. Okay, so hold on. So I'm trying to... The problem is I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for with this. So that, oh. I don't. All right, I'm going to come back to this because I don't feel like trying to wrap my head around it at the moment. All right, I know where the acetone's going to be used. The rifle ammo, store that. I'm not carrying the rifle. Auto-injector repair spray. Pistol. You know what? We're going to ditch the pistol for right now. I'm going to stick with just the revolver because I have enough backup ammo in it. I don't think I need a second weapon at the moment. She said nervously. Ah. This game's very good at putting you on edge. All right, so right, the acetone on the painting. There's something severely wrong with text-to-speech lately. Yeah, they all were forced to implement AI. Whereas text-to-speech, like, worked perfectly fine for, like, 20 years. Like, was it robotic? Yeah. So? Pick up, I was gonna say, that looks like a lover's card. Okay. I want to put that in storage because I don't know immediately what to use it with, and I don't need it eating. Well, I've got 3 more inventory slots. Okay, I'll hold on to it for now. All right. Well, let's see if we can get through the dark apartment, I suppose. Yeah, fuck. Stolen document. Oh, that's juicy. Replica technician Gestalt eyes only. Carefully selected by IAON, exemplary citizens of the nation are permanently cryogenically preserved in neural archives, each becoming a neural pattern for a new replica model. Okay, so they are all different replica models, even though they've all got the same damn face. Well, almost. Adler doesn't, but still, to preserve the image of the replica as an incorruptible ideal, the original Gestalt is erased from records and public memory. The fuck? During the production process, when experienced bioresident technicians copy that neural pattern into a new unit, a majority of episodic memories are altered and suppressed, while the resulting replica maintains the skills and personality of the original Gestalt. Yeah, I picked up on that. It will be incapable to recall specific events from the life of the donor under normal circumstances. This ensures replica performs its duties without distraction created by personal memories of the donor. However, oh, there it is. Even the best maintained replica units will eventually be exposed to stimuli that may cause Gestalt memories to resurface, while units degraded in such a... Is that what persona degradation is? Just remembering that there was a life before being a oh my god. While units degraded in such a way pose no particular danger, like all units with persona degradation, fuck, they will eventually lose many of their advantages over Gestalt workers. So it's not even like it causes a danger, they're just not as efficient. Oh my god. Because persona degradation is usually difficult to identify from the outside, bioresonance is used by command units to surveil units under their command. Generally, it is recommended to swiftly decommission and replace units before their productivity decreases or they begin to show clear signs of individuality. When ammunition is rationed, alternative ways of decommissioning may be deployed at the discretion of local operational command. Is that what the fucking meat grinder is? Jesus. Oh, God. See, here's what's really nicely unsettling about this. Most of the concepts... fuck. Hang on. Are not completely new. A lot of the concepts this is dealing with, I've seen dealt with in sci-fi to varying degrees other places. Part of what makes this hit the way it does is one, the overall atmosphere of the game. Yeah. but also, two, just how cold the documents that you find are. Because, like, they're technical manuals. And there's something about flavor text that cold that just makes it hit different. When something just so matter-of-factly points out that remembering that your personality came from somewhere is a bug, and decommissioning basically means killed. Like, just seeing that written so chill is unsettling in a really effective way. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so now I can go both ways in here. Got it. That one's locked from the other side. Oh God, they keep putting reflective surfaces. I say keep as if it's happened a lot. It has only happened a handful of times, but like when I come across a reflective surface, it really throws me off for a quick second. I'm like, ah! Oh. There's a picture of a magpie in the box above what looks like a small speaker or a microphone. Okay, so it's a sound lock. In the 2020s, they did a load of Digimon movies that were sequels to the 1999-2000 anime, but they were all set in like 2005 to 2012, because that's when people were tweens. Around 2000 would have been young adults. Like, they didn't want to retcon when the show was set. I mean, like, that's fine. I suppose it's odd as far as being technically set in the past with technology that doesn't exist, but like, you're allowed to do that. Teacher's evaluation. Ariane Yang. Oh, she's the Gestalt. The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother. Oh, bite me. Speaking of someone raised by her mother, bite me. Rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Jesus. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost, and surely her friendship with those Veneton-born Ito's sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. All right, I know the document said earlier every replica has a different Gestalt. I'm not sure I believe that. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation with a capital N, of course, like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to so far. Jesus Christ. If she was that much of a problem, why was she selected as a Gestalt? Okay. I think I need to go back to the computer and figure out what that thing wants from me. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Excuse me. I think another reason a lot of what this game is doing, again, even though they're not technically developing tank. that for a picture? I wonder. I think another reason why the way this game tells its story hits, even though not all the ideas are new. In fact, most of the ideas I've run into at least one other place before, is that presenting them from the perspective of a replica who does have to live here and has been living here, but also, you know, kind of doesn't really remember. I think using that as a way to limit the information of both the character and the player are interesting choices. I wonder. Hang on. What are the odds? What have I got for ammo right now? Flare shells, rifle. Starting to run low on the revolver again. Hang on a second. No. Alright. I wondered if the lovers wasn't actually why can't I think of the word? Oh my god, why can't I think of the word? A tarot. Jesus. Maybe I thought for a second maybe it wasn't a tarot card. Maybe it was made to look like one, but was actually a picture that I could and make something come out of it. But like, okay, so I gotta figure out what the fuck this wants from me. I don't get this. Like, it's telling me, like, to do something where it can be heard on both dishes, but I'm not hearing anything. I haven't heard anything the whole way through. I'm missing something. I think I'm going to look this up because I don't have a clue what this wants from me. Like, it's one thing where I'm like, I think I know what this wants, but there's other times I'm like, I don't have the first clue what this is asking of me. All right, so hold on. Yep, did that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, bah. All right, the step that I'm missing, I think, just hit my brain. Hold on. 210. So 43. Turn that off for the moment. Where was the magpie thing? That's next floor up. Yes? Maybe not. Meat grinder. Painting. Dormitory. Wow, what was it? Where was it? Apartment. There was something. Where the hell was it? Magpie box. There it is. Second floor. Got it. One of those Digimon movies was about kids finding out adults can't maintain connections with Digimon, which is a story trope I really hate, the growing out of Narnia thing. I don't know if I hate it. I've just rarely seen it used in a way that's interesting. Just watched Brian Fuller's new film, Dust Bunny. Thought it was pretty sweet. I've heard of that one. I'd be curious to see it. It's not playing anywhere near me, of course. So that's one of those things that I have to wait for it to hit streaming and hope I still remember that it exists when it does. Store key. Star. Where was it that could use a store key? Shit. It's on digital as of yesterday. Yeah, but like, is it streaming or is it for purchase? Because I probably can't afford it if it's for purchase. Like, when things hit digital, I could probably afford to rent them. I can't afford to buy the stuff. 0512. That looks like it's potentially interesting, Nick. I have to be honest, I'm not paying a ton of attention to what's coming up right now. I'm a pirate. I'm not. Not for moral reasons, but just because I don't trust myself to not give my computer a virus. Basically. Is there anything I missed in here? That doesn't look like it. Block ward. It's your duty. Report suspicious elements immediately to the block. Oh, the block ward. Okay. Let's see. Store key. I wonder. Yeah, like I've had a million people give me a million reassurances, like, oh, it's safe. Like, you need to understand, I am a low key tech jinx, and pretty much any time I I try and make use of like something, third party or off the intended use, something goes wrong. No. In a way that I can't ever get help for, so I minimize my experiences in dabbling in that stuff at all. It's the same reason I don't use mods on video games. I don't mess with emulators. Zero judgment on any and everyone who does use these things. That is totally fine. But, I don't trust my luck. Garbage. I know what the hint is for that keypad. I just don't know how I'm meant to figure it out. Yeah. Code is the birthday of my daughter's PKZ numbers. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where to go to find that. All right. Well, I just confirmed that I do have to drop down into the meat grinder. I don't want to, but apparently I need to, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to get a second weapon before I go for that. I think Battlestar Galactica writers were trying to imply Cylons don't take sexuality as seriously as humans. That's why they showed the boomers, that boomer naked, and that's why her name, and what's her name, sleeping with Baltar. Of course, they only doing that with the ones that have femme body. I mean, yes, that's exactly what I called out in the podcast 255. Like, I understand the theory and could even get totally behind the theory that, the Cylons don't have the same hang-ups and are much more sexually liberated. But yeah, they're not doing that consistently across the board. The only male character with any apparent true sexual nature is Cavill, and he's predatory as hell. Like, you could argue Leoben, except I'm still not entirely sure well, let me put it this way. I don't want to read his whole thing with Starbuck as sexual, so I'm resisting doing so. But it's probably intended to be, if I'm being honest. But yeah, but those are done as creepy. And the sexuality of the women in the women's salons is sexy. Like, the theory behind what was done, or honestly, probably more accurately, the excuse for why they're just sexualizing the women the way that a lot of shows of the era did, is not one I buy with how they present everything. Like, it strikes me as just that, an excuse. It sounds like we wanted to do this. What's something we could say that would make us seem not like total creeps? We'll say this. Honestly, I'd respect it more if they just said, we just think it's fun and sexy. Like, that's part of why I have an odd kind of respect for shows like Lex, which is basically upfront with the fact of, yeah, a lot of our characters are over-sexualized. We think it's fun. You want to fight about it? I'm like, I have way more respect for that. It's the dishonesty of like, no, we're making a serious point about, no, you're not, and if you're trying, you're failing. Are they doing a Starfire? Oh, God, Starfire. Wow. Not quite to that level, but it's in the same vein. Any fans of the 28 Blank Later series? Anyone watch The Bone Temple? I have not seen either of the 28 Years Later. I don't, like... I don't know if I care enough, to be honest. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. The cooler. Ugh. Hairspray. What is this? Oh, it's another card. It's Tower. Am I gonna have to pick up the entire Major Arcana? Teeth? Really? Ugh. I'm glad you found something that's working well for you, Izzy. As much as I love the culture, there's also a problem with that. Banks mainly showed the culture's sexual liberation with female characters. I did notice that, 255. I think I would call that out on a couple points, which, like, yes, I understand the age the guy was and the time that it was written. Like, I'm not going to hold it massively against him, but it is kind of like the, yeah, it's this thing again kind of thing. Due to the ongoing transit of Kitsa, rations shipments to Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Houston citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on the way. Huh. Here's the thing, like, it's positioning the Empire as something worse, but like, this society is pretty fascist leaning already, so is the Empire actually worse, or is it just two flavors of awful? The orbit of will continue to block free travel between Veneta Rotfront and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains. Ugh. Oh, that's for the submachine gun, which I don't like. Oh, am I out of space already? Shit. Okay, well. That's a problem. Let's see where we end up. Ah, fuck. God damn, fuck off. God damn. Ah! Shit. Get away from me, mother... Ah, fuck. Ah. God damn it. Hang on a second. Ugh. Ah, glad I kept the store key on me. Developer fluid. Okay. People's Army. Oh, shit. This infantry on the planet that was cut off. Damn. All right. Ah, fuck off. Could really use a save room. Maybe? Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Now we're talking. Give me that. Let's put some stuff away. Pistol. Yep, let's lose the rifle for right now. Definitely lose that. Lose that. Photograph was inside the developing tank. Key. Let's save. You know that scene with Jonathan and Nancy? Did you know some fans didn't understand it was a breakup? Like they thought it was just him deciding not to propose right then. I didn't know that. I'm also not exceptionally surprised, and I'm not. All right, I don't want that to seem like a knock on the audience, but like, and I like this about the scene, but it is presented in the style of a proposal, but it's not, which I think is pretty cool. But that having been said, given the nature of the audience on Netflix, and like Netflix gets criticized for this, for like laying things out excessively, because they kind of expect that their audience is, has, if they're watching on a computer, has another tab open, or like is futzing on their phone and doing something else at the same time. Like Netflix gets called out on that for the way that some of their originals get presented. The thing is, I don't think they're wrong. Like you can argue that they're wrong to cater to that, but I don't think they're factually wrong. And I think what you just described, 255, is kind of leans into the idea that people were not paying complete attention and picking up that the presentation of the scene was deliberately at odds with what was going on in it. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck! Shit, fuck. Hope Tales of 85 is good. I don't know how much I'm going to pay attention to that when that comes out. Izzy, I mean, maybe out of morbid curiosity. I've seen it, Nick. I'm assuming you mean the coming out scene. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere on Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Haymat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. Due to the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to the red eye, or is that just pareidolia again? Should you ever receive any of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. Weird. Ah. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Okay. Like, the thing is, and I suspect I'm going to get an earful over this when my video goes out, I liked the coming out scene. And I think I'm going to get a lot of shit for that. Did I come from up or down? All right, came from down. Ah, fuck. Ah, that shit. All right. Whatever. 126. 126. God damn. Fuck. Will you fucking shoot? Fire! Fuck. No, don't leave. Fucking. God damn it. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Oh, dear God. Something I notched about that coming out scene, and also Robin scenes, they never actually say gay, homosexual, or lesbian. Like, did the Duffers assume kids in the 80s wouldn't know these words? No. I feel like that's a very cynical read on those scenes. It's not like they can be interpreted in any other way. Like, the generous, I'm not saying which it is, but the generous read is that they felt it wasn't necessary to say the word because it was so very clear what it was that was going on. I'm not gonna make a guess as to what their thought process or mentality on the thing was, because I don't know. Come on, goddamn, fuck. How many shots do I even have left? Fuck, I'm out of ammo for the revolver. Great, I got 5 shots left on the pistol. Jesus. Ugh. Now, the problem was I hadn't realized where I was. If I'd realized where I was, I might have come better equipped for this. Thermite. Right now I'm out of... Elster. Shit. Oh. Damn it. Haha! There's another card, except I cannot take it because I'm out of fucking inventory space. I don't like the inventory management of the game. It does not contribute to the atmosphere, and I reject any arguments that it does. It is just a pain in the ass that is fucking me about. Multiple things here that I can't pick up because I'm out of inventory. Hey. Yep. I legit hate the inventory management in this game. Because, like, having to track all the way back to get frickin' Wall of Flesh. Having to track all the way back to get to the frickin' safe room to be able to unload a bunch of stuff just to have to come back again is not... Oh, wait, I can just drop down? Oh, and the garbage chute. Okay, that saved me a bit of time. I'll appreciate that. I'll take that. I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, that's the thing about me trying to hold conversations while playing a game like this. At any moment, I'm liable to be... My train of thought is liable to derail into swearing. Okay, let's put some stuff away. I'm out of ammo for that. Not carrying the rifle at present. I should probably keep that on me. Stun rod, auto injector. I'm gonna put the thermite away for right now. Shotgun, submachine gun. Ugh. I think I'm gonna have to use the frickin' machine gun, which I don't want to because I don't like it, but it's what I've got a decent amount of ammo for, so I think I don't really have a choice on that. I mean, Will's I don't like girls could have meant other things, but in the 80s, I do think their minds would only go to what it actually was. Yeah, like, it's funny because I made the argument back in, I think, season 3, when they first started hinting that Will might be gay. I made the argument at the time that it would actually be way more interesting if they made him asexual. But I figured they wouldn't. But I stand by that. I think that would have been more interesting. Well, how's my health doing? Okay. I gotta put something else back, because again, I don't have enough fucking inventory. All right, let's put the auto injector away and go with that. By the way, before watching your video, I didn't realize that the thing with the rock was explained in that play, and now I do. I think that's bullshit. Actually, my understanding of the play is, like, it's not strictly speaking because the timing of the play is set after that flashback that we get. So it's not that the rock is explained in the play. It's that the play was laying out and seemed to be leaning in the direction of young Henry being controlled by the Mind Flayer. And that's something that I pointed out when I made my video about Vecna, you know, with how he was introduced in season 4, was that within the show there was literally no evidence of that. The evidence of that was in the play, and now the flashback also supports that same interpretation. Unlocks from the other side. Okay. So, like, that's more what I meant. I don't think that, like, the play explains how the rock was found or anything like that. So, no. I've read through 5 chapters of your book. I hope you are enjoying it. Recently got feedback from a friend of mine who listened to the audiobook. It really makes me want to get back into working on the follow-up. I'm getting so tired of the fact that I don't have time to work on these things because I want to. All right. Hold on. Pick up Moon. Okay, so that's another tarot. Wonder if that stuff means anything. I don't know. All right, so I needed that. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. I'm actually really proud of myself for figuring out that safe puzzle. I feel quite good about myself with that one, which is nice because some of the puzzles lately have fallen under the amount of, you know, what you're asking me to figure out doesn't work with my brain enough that I'm just going to look it up. Not the case with that one. Is that another disc? That's another disc. Shotgun rounds. And betcha I don't have the room. No space to carry. Fuck you, man. Ah, that's annoying. Revealing the Mind Flayer as the main villain is really bizarre, given that's what we assumed until season 4. Yeah, I know. It's like, and I pointed this out in my video, like, it's a really weird decision to retcon it was this guy the whole time, and then one season later, spoilers for Stranger Things season 5, apologies, and then to re-retcon it again. Then to re-retcon it again and go, never mind, it was the thing you already knew about. Like, that's so weird. It's just such a bizarre choice creatively. All right. We're going to need to wrap up soon. What is this? Medibank. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh! The birthdays. Oh, that'll give me the code. Hang on. What's it going to say about? Is she the only one with a picture? I betcha. Oh, no. Oh, shit. He must be the Gestalt for Adler. I know we've got a few people. Okay. Few fairly distinct people. Oh, you're really distinct. Medical history. Patient is forgetful about her medication. Cochlear implant requested. Severe hearing loss. Did not react well to antibiotics. Okay. So, all right. So that's the birthday, but that's not gonna be what it actually is because it says that's the birthday on Rotfront, but she's born on Veneta, and the code is that. So I got to figure out how to calculate the difference in days between Rotfront and Veneta, which I'm not. Oh wait. Oh shit. She's got 2 daughters. Fuck. Ah, damn it. All right, take a picture of that. Minor fracture, regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. Wait a minute. They have the same birthday. Twins. They're twins. Doctor's notes removed. Unknown case. Antidepressant reaction was doubled. Claims to be unable to take part in communal morning exercises. Thoracic back pain. Doctor's notes removed. Repeated contact, chemical irritants during work. Okay. Okay. All right, let's... Why don't some people like Will's coming out scene? Like, it seemed fine to me, but I'm seeing a lot of hate and I don't know why. Well, so I know there are some queer people who don't like it because they think it is just, broadly speaking, clunky and not especially well handled. I don't agree. Is it the best coming out scene I've ever seen? No, I thought it was good personally. Again, I suspect I'm going to get a lot of heat for that take. But I think, so part of it, and I talk about this in the video, is that people are using that, like, people are using that as a way to hate on the actor because they don't like the actor. And so they slam on his big scene. I'm not saying that's the case with everybody, but that is absolutely in the mix. That is part of what is going on. So trying to parse like the good faith issues that people have with the scene from the bad faith, we just hate this guy and just want to slam any and everything where he is highlighted. Trying to figure out which is a fruitless endeavor. Like you will never know, I guess, is the simple truth. All right, from the other side. Oh, that's right. Okay. Season 5 isn't as bad as people say. It feels like everyone's feelings on the show caught up to how I've been feeling since season 3. It's not that much worse. I suspect that it's largely on par with... All right, what were those dates? That it was largely on par with season 4. I feel like I need a little bit more distance from it to be certain of that. Hold on. I wonder, does that mean it's that? Hold on. Okay, so all right, so I don't have to sort anything. It was just that. Got it. When are the things going to come out of the floor? There's no way they don't come out of the floor. Well, maybe they don't. Song of the Gods. Well, yeah, there's that too, Nick. And that's the other thing. Seeing the criticism about that scene, you will never be able to parse the good faith people who think it was just poorly handled, the homophobes who will try to imitate good faith arguments just to slam a coming out scene, and the people who just hate the actor and want to latch onto his big scene. You will almost never be able to tell the difference between them, at least not from the arguments that they make alone. If you feel like digging into the posting history of every single person that brings it up, you can probably figure it out, but nobody should have to do that. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, forming around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. Oh, bite me. But every Once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Oh, this is imperial propaganda is what this is. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusin and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants and now carries the weight of the empire. Other carbon steel back. Okay. All right. That's imperial propaganda. Got it. Makes sense now. The fuck? Oh, shit. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. But she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. Forgive me. Why isn't the body still there? The fuck? I like it better than season 4 because the main cast wasn't scattered around the world for no reason. Here's the thing. I like the conclusion. I like the ending scene, actually, quite a bit. There's some stuff I like in season 5. This isn't relevant in this case because Schnapp came out in 2023, but how do you feel about writers making a character queer who's played by an established actor who might not be? They were hinting at him as gay back in season 3. And when did season 4? Season 4 came out 2022, didn't it? So, like... So, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I got your order of events backwards. All right. Sorry. I thought you were talking about, like, rewriting a character to be gay just because the actor is. How do I feel about making a character queer who's played by an established actor who might not be? I mean, the main thing for me with that is making sure the actor, like, has an understanding and is comfortable doing that, because that wasn't what they initially signed up for. I think that's especially important with an actor as young as he was when they first started hinting at it. Whether or not they did that, I don't know. I don't know. But I do think that, especially with an actor that young, it's important to, like, not just do it and expect them to suck it up. Like, an adult actor, I'm not going to say that it's totally cool, but it's more understandable. Like, your job is to do what you're told. But, like, when you're dealing with child actors, I think having it be like, this is not what you originally signed up for, is a little bit more fair when dealing with child actors who only have limited control over their careers. You know what I mean? Prometheus. Here I sit, forming mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to I scorn as I. Resonant phenomenon. Phenomena that are meaningfully related related yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world, yet creating physical phenomena remotely simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence forms the basis of the entire field of bioresonance technology. I agree, context. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, causal correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, and the Pauli effect have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonance effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by our great revolutionary who had no such divine powers? I don't know. Photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. Pictures badly damaged. Death. Lovely. Ah, god damn it. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of the assault rifle. Or the automatic pistol, or whatever the... What is this thing? What is this? Submachine gun. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. With regard to adult actors in that situation, do you think it's necessarily homophobic to not want your character to come out, like to be uncomfortable playing that? No. Like, there are multiple reasons to be uncomfortable. You say uncomfortable as if the only reason to be uncomfortable playing a gay character is because you hate gay people. No, like, there are people who, like, this steps too far out of my realm of experience for me to be comfortable with. Like, that is a absolute possibility. Like, is it the case? Who knows? Like, who the heck knows, man? But no. Like, short answer to your thing is no. I gotta wrap it up, so I'm gonna save, and we're gonna come back on Friday and maybe finish the game. I keep thinking I'm close to the end, and then it's not the case yet. But we're gonna wrap it up there. So Saturday's video is about the 5th season of Stranger Things. It is currently in early access on Patreon and in the Break Room of Geeks. Friday we'll be back here streaming more of this. Tomorrow right here I will have a review of a Stargate SG-1 episode called Window of Opportunity, which I was commissioned to take a look at, and that's what's coming up in the immediate. I'll start hyping this. Anyone who's going to be at Gallifrey 1 in Los Angeles, first weekend of February, I will be there. Feel free to say hi. Yeah, that's about it for what's going. Wow. On the very slim chance anybody is in the Burlington, Vermont area this coming weekend at Main Street Landing on Saturday, I will be part of a country-themed burlesque show of all things. So, hope everybody takes care, and be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.